I let him know we can't have this. We're not going to have it. And that's the way it's going to be.
President Trump described to CBS Evening News anchor Jeff Glor what he said to President Vladimir Putin about Russian meddling in the 2016 U.S. election.
Do you hold him personally responsible?
Well, I would, because he's in charge of the country, just like I consider myself to be responsible for things that happen in this country. So certainly, as the leader of a country, you would have to hold him responsible, yes.
Critics say at his joint press conference with Putin after their summit in Helsinki, Mr. Trump undercut U.S. intelligence and should have called out Putin on the meddling.
I think I did great at the news conference. I think it was a strong news conference. You have people that said you should have gone up to him, you should have walked up and started screaming in his face. We're living in the real world.
The interview came on a day when, for the second time this week, the White House had to clarify just what the president said about Russia, this time when a reporter asked about cyber attacks.
Is Russia still targeting the U.S., Mr. President?
Press,
let's go.
The president said no, and that would seem to contradict his director of national intelligence, Dan Coats, who says attacks by Russia haven't stopped. But the White House says the no meant something entirely different.
The president said thank you very much and was saying no to answering questions.
The president says he trusts U.S. intelligence and Coats' analysis of the Russian attacks.
I have tremendous faith in Dan Coats, and if he says that, I would accept that. I will tell you, though, it better not be. It better not be.
But the president had harsh criticism for officials in previous administrations.
It's been terrible. You look at Brennan, you look at Clapper, you look at Hayden, you look at Comey, you look at McCabe, you look at Strzok and his lover, Lisa Page.
As for sitting down for an interview with special counsel Robert Mueller in the Russia investigation, Mr. Trump says his lawyers are working on that, and he always wanted to do an interview. Dick Brennan, CBS 2 News.